guys, it's Phil coming back at you with another video. Today, I'm back. I'm excited. Today, I'm going to be announcing a free study group. I know I said it in my last video, and I'm going to stay true to that goal. I'm going to try and do a free study group every single month this entire year, and I'm going to bring back from the dead my podcast. So if you do not know, I do have a podcast. It's Fill in the Gaps on Apple, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and Spotify. So search it up. I'm going to be bringing it back from the dead, but I do have a lot of episodes on there already. And I hope everyone's doing well and starting the new year off strong. And I'm hoping that you guys are prioritizing yourself, making sure you're building yourself up and not getting too carried away with all the things within inside and everything outside, and just staying focused on what you need to do, not letting negativity drag you down, letting positivity stay true and reign true into your situation, making sure that you're taking care of yourself and those around you to allow for your situation to become better. And don't let any negativity, one thought, one situation, or anything take you away from what you know to be true right now. And if you're like, Phil, I want to rep and rock with the Fill in the Gaps community, the easiest way to do that are the Sunday study groups, and the next ones coming up are as follows. 110, ethics, 117, practice questions. So we'll be going over the 5-step process that I recommend people to utilize on the exam. We'll be demystifying some of the myths that people have about the exam, and then we will be going through 15 practice questions. 124, client interventions, so going through the individual client interventions as well as the family interventions as well. 131, DSM-5 and meds, so we'll be going over the medications and the diagnosis and or disorders that are related to those meds, so that way we're able to link it a little bit better. Again, not memorize anything, but be able to apply it on the exam. So we're not memorizing, we're being able to recognize and apply them. 27, acronym and practice questions. So we'll be going over each level of the acronym, breaking it down, not going with keywords or anything, but understanding what each level means, comparing it back to questions. And we'll go over 10 practice questions in that session. And 214, research, program development, and program evaluation. Those are all at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and they go until whenever they kick us out. They can't really kick us out. But I don't really put a time frame on those anymore because they can go pretty long. Because at the end of each session, we go over practice questions, as well as there's a question and answer segment where you're able to interact and or ask me anything that comes to mind, any struggles that you currently have. And if you want any information about those, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com or click the link in the description down below. And for those that are like, what's the description? It is that you click the down arrow and then it gives you more options. And there's a lot of information in the description that could be helpful for you. For those that know, I do still offer individual tutoring. My schedule tends to book out 3 to 4 weeks in advance, so just make sure you're mindful of that because I do not like turning people away. If you want any information for those, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com or click the link in the description. And if you're like, Phil, my exam is before you have availability, then you can send me an email and I'll add your name to the waiting list as well. And if I get any cancellations, I'll just send a mass email to the people that are on the waiting list, and then kind of come, first serve for those. And if you're not able to attend any of the Sunday study groups, you can always purchase the recording of those as well. So live attendance is not 100% needed for those. And for those that are curious, yes, I am doing another one-day course. The next one is going to be on January 23rd, 123, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time and going to whenever they kick us out. And I don't really, again, have time frames for those because they're as long as they need to be, because I do not want anyone to have any questions unanswered, and I want to make it as impactful as I possibly can. And that is the most successful and comprehensive thing that I can offer, because it's the most amount of time that you get directly with me and over the long span, and it packs a huge pump with a ton of information. And if you're like, Phil, what is the one-day course hype all about? It is going to be reviewing the tips I found most helpful for people to walk into the exam, kick it directly in the chest, get the job done, live their best life. And it has been found to be very, very helpful to reflect on those points before walking in, to give you a leg up on some things that have been difficult for people, because we'll also be going over the most common reasons why people walk in and do not pass the exam. We'll be breaking down difficult topics for some people: subpoena versus court order, referral versus supervision. What does that look like? Community organizing, operant conditioning, the medications, personality disorders, the 5-step process that I recommend people to break down the questions with. We will be going over the acronym, each level, and then we will be bringing it all the way home with 25 practice questions. And I say it all the time when I do questions. Do not walk into those sessions, either the 117, the 27, or the one-day course, thinking you're going to kill these questions, because they're some of the most difficult questions that I can muster up, because I just want to give back as much as I possibly can. And I want to make sure that you walk into the exam and do not get killed or have those questions punched you in the mouth. So I'd rather have my practice questions bring you down, drag you down, and mold you and shape you into the best possible test-taking social worker that you possibly can to be charged up to kill it. And if you want any information for the one-day course, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com, as well as if your exam is before that date, you can purchase the previously recorded one. Send me an email. I can give you the payment information, and you can view that at your own leisure, because, again, it's super duper helpful for people, and they've just walked in, they killed it, they got the job done. And for those that do not know, Audible is still agreed to sponsor both my YouTube videos and my podcast. So if you want to support me as well as support them, go to my Audible affiliate link. Don't just click it, but sign up for the 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/fill-in-the-gaps. And when you sign up for the 30-day free trial, it allows for you to get a free book. And for those that are like, Phil, what is Audible? Audible is an easy way to get information and progress yourself on the go, because you'll be able to listen to audiobooks to help you personally, professionally, and a mixture of all of those together in the best way that you can. So an easy way to do that is go to my Audible affiliate link at audibletrial.com/fill-in-the-gaps. Sign up for the 30-day free trial. And if you're like, Bill, what are some books that I should get with the 30-day free trial? I really want to rep and rock with you. I want to give back. I want to help as much as I possibly can. The ones that I'd recommend are Outliers, Just Mercy, The Power of Habit, and The Alchemist. Each of them are going to have different lessons that can help you progress personally and professionally in the best way that you possibly can. And again, how you would do that is go to my Audible affiliate link at audibletrial.com/fill-in-the-gaps. And I appreciate every single person that has done that. Blows my mind how strong the Fill in the Gaps community is and how strong we have continued to be. And if you found this video helpful and all the videos that I've done helpful, give it a thumbs up. The more people that thumbs it up, the more people that be able to discover it, and the more people that can benefit in the best way. Comment down below something positive, because you don't understand how many people read the comments and how many people get encouragement. I know I get encouragement when people comment, whether they pass the exam, whether they're just wanting to share some positivity, or if they're even struggling, people come in and provide that positivity and resolve. And if you haven't already, click subscribe down below. It's the easiest way to keep up to date with everything that I have going. So click subscribe, click the bell notification next to it. And for those that have already done that, it blows my mind. It amazes me when we hit 20,000 subscribers. I never thought that we'd be able to do that. And I just always thought I'd be just a random dude talking to a camera, but I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. How many people rep and rock with me is totally amazing. Let's get into the instructions on how you would sign up for the free study group, which is going to be this Saturday, January 9th, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And who should attend the free study group? If you're feeling unmotivated, if you're looking on tips on how to walk into the exam and kick it in the chest, if you want to hear from people that have passed their exams in a mixture of all those with some practice questions, then make sure that you register for the free study group. The link for that will be in the description. The link for that will be in the description. So that is where you're going to find it. And how you sign up is going to be the instructions just in a little bit. But again, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single one of you. Sit back, relax, and let's see how we sign up for the free study group. That is this Saturday, 1/9 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Once you click the link down in the description, you'll see the screen pop up. And again, it is going to be down in the description. So that's how you get the link to sign up. Select the time zone that works for you or where you're at, because this is going to impact your reminder email, because you're going to get an initial confirmation. You'll get a 24-hour reminder and a 48-hour reminder. So initially when you sign up, 48 hours before, and then 24 hours before, and then an hour before the session, it'll come up. So be sure to select the correct time zone for you. But there's only going to be one appointment. So you hit add. Since I'm in Eastern time, it'll be 5 p.m. Eastern time. Hit continue. Enter your name. My name is Philip Luttrell. And then my email, berda24@gmail.com. I'll click complete. And then this will be kind of the beginning page. And if you want to save the link, and again, you'll get an email sent to whatever email you sent. So make sure you enter it correctly, but you can click it. This will be the link to get you in to the session. And if you want to keep that, just copy it, put it somewhere. And that is going to be how you sign up for the study group. And again, 5 p.m. Eastern time, make sure you enter the right email, because if you enter the wrong one, you're not going to get any of the reminder emails and or the confirmation email. So that's going to be kind of a sticking point unless you save the link from here. But those are the instructions on how you sign up for the free study group this Saturday, January 9th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So those are all the instructions that you need to get into the free study group. Again, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every single one of you guys. Take care of your guys' self. Be safe. And if you need anything, send me an email at berda24@gmail.com. Hope to see you guys all Saturday. Take care of yourself. And if you're taking your exam before then, walk it in there. Kick the exam directly in the chest. Don't let anything take you down. Not a thought, not any situations, not anybody stopping you from what you need to do. I'll see you guys all Saturday. Take care of your guys' self. Be safe. And I'll see you guys in the future. And peace out, guys.